Up next for the Dallas Mavericks. They're on solid footing as we get through the middle of the season. The week is starting off right.
Thank you very much.
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. We've got Williams. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4 slot. And for Dallas, at the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Up front, it's Finney-Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. And it's Bullock in at the small forward position. Shot clock at 3. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Giddey at 3 off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Williams' shot is off. Here are the Mavericks now. Hardaway with it. Williams picks him up. Drops one in from the wing.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. From deep three-point range, and once again off the mark by Seattle. Pass to Bullock. Now here's Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Hardaway against Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts one up from 19. Offensive rebound. Wood can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
Pass to Hardaway. Doesn't go that time. Seattle goes the other way with it. Here he goes, and Giddey gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The pass to Finney-Smith. He kicks it to Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. The front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally, we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting to.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He's a pro at tricking defenders. You can tell Doncic enjoys getting guys in the air with that pump fake.
All free throws good from Doncic.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Outside Williams, front past the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Now here's Bullock. Giddey defending. Doncic. And the shot is long. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense. But he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Bullock kicks to Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Lets it go with the 3. Seattle grabs the miss. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Giddey. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Holmgren. No good there. Good D by Wood. For the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, Big Wood can really knock it down from out there. He'll stretch the floor any chance he gets.
Here's Giddey, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
So for Dallas, their last game a loss to Chicago. Back to Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Yes, that goes in. Finney-Smith's got his 2nd bucket.
That type of defense will not stop Finney-Smith. Excellent job converting.
Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Wood with the ball for Dallas. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handling.
Pass to Giddey. Ball's knocked loose. And it's Bullock in the corner. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Seattle trails by 6. Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Will it go? Sinks the 3-pointer. Giddey's got 7 points in the game. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. Powell comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Doncic. Here's Christopher. Now the dish to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
The pass to Robinson Earl. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Boy, he could have taken it himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Here's Dunn. Powell trying to free himself up. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And here's LeVert. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Sinks the triple.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
The Mavericks leading.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
This is it to Bullock. Back to Dunn. To the middle. Christopher, no good.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Got a piece of it.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here.
Yeah, great aggressive move to the bucket there. He wasn't about to pass that one up. He threw it down.
That's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 4. Christopher, the pass to McGee. Down low. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Christopher's got his second basket.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 6 points for him.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
So the wing on the left. Pass to Powell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Vildoza, the pass to LeVert. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Bullock. 7 points in the game. Fades. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. Nope. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Here are the 5 for Seattle to start the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Williams. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Pokusevski in at the power forward. Giddey with it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Hardaway. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Seattle trails by 7. Here's Williams. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Hardaway passes to Wood. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Holmgren's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Finney-Smith. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Giddey, the pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
And the Mavericks call time here. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
Doncic, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And there's the pass to Bullock. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Finney Smith.
And looking at Reggie Bullock, he's had quite the ride as a pro.
Yeah, he certainly has, Greg. I mean, he's been a lot of places during his 8-year career, but the thing I like, no matter where he's been and what uniform he's worn, he knocks down shots and does exactly what's asked of him.
Seattle has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. 6 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2 for Seattle. They've hit all 4 of the chances so far in this one.
And I think this is the strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Dallas making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Over in the corner, Wood. Baseline try. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Wood's got it all tied up now for the man.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 9. Gilgeous-Alexander. Powell pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he's loose on it.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. And finished off by Wood.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop. Emphatic.
Passes it to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Pass to Finney Smith. Inside. And finished off by Wood.
Really good pass from Finney Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey finds Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points in the quarter. And the Mavericks call time here.
Here we go. Time for substitution.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee's checked in for Christian Wood. And it's Josh Christopher in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Pass to Christopher. Feeds to McGee. Over Holmgren. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And the pass to Holmgren. This one for 3. Seattle with a fresh shot clock. Pokusevski, the pass to Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it back. Pokusevski, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Seattle.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Here's Doncic. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, calm and collected inside. Doncic's scoring ability, wide-ranging.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. And Seattle making a change here. Robinson Earls checked in. And so for Seattle, their last game, a loss to the Cavaliers. Braun. A three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Dunn passes to Christopher. Doncic outside. Dishes to Dunn. The 19-foot shot. The shot comes out. Seattle goes the other way with it. Here now, Vildoza. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Whiteside, good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Dunn outside. Clock at 6. Shot from 12. Here's McGee. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Seattle has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Now LeVert. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And the 3 off target. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
For Seattle, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. 1:41 left to play here in the half. Braun. Here's Whiteside. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
4th team foul.
1:33 left to play here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to Robinson Earl. Tries again.
And his struggles continue. Just still scoreless and just can't seem to take the lid off.
And here is Dunn. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. They grab their own miss. 2 points. That one goes. McGee's got the game tied up here for Dallas.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Pass to Vildoza. Braun. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Doncic. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Doncic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here now, Vildoza. Dunn covering. Really left alone that time. Robinson Earls got his second bucket of the night. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Christopher. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He had 13 points and 2 assists. The first 2 quarters tonight looked a lot like what we saw from him in his last game. And that'll do it for our half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Out front, it's Finney Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Bullock in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Giddey, the pass to Holmgren. Another shot on the wing, Williams. Pass to Pokusevski. Gilgeous-Alexander against Hardaway. Here's Pokusevski. Rebounded by Hardaway. The Mavericks leading. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
How about Wood? Boy, he can hurt you a lot of different ways, and he's on fire tonight.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Pokusevski. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's McGee, and it's blocked.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Bullock. Pokusevski, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off the back. Rim, no good. And so Wood will bring it up for Dallas. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. They swipe it. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Passes it to Pokusevski. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and it'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Doncic is checked in for Dallas.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Now, here's Bullock. He's guarded by Williams. Hardaway, no good. For Seattle, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Doncic against Giddey. Back to Williams. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Wood's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Another round of applause for your junior detail crew.
From the inbound, nice spin off the left rim and in. Wood's got 6 in the quarter. And you hear about impacting winning. How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Doncic against Giddey. Back to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Holmgren's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And the dunk by Holmgren.
The assist.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Now, here's Bullock. He's guarded closely. Giddey against Hardaway. The wide open look here for Wood. Seattle grabs the miss. Holmgren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Pass to Pakusevsky. Off target with his three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Doncic against Giddey. And finished off by Wood. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from three-point range. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hardaway, no good.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Doncic with the steal. Fires the three. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tim Hardaway picks one up. In a moment here, take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Now he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Josh Christopher comes in for Hardaway. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Doncic. A platoon swap here for Seattle. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago. Average number in that regard. And you talk about believing in yourself, and how about Christian Wood?
Greg, self-talk and self-confidence is critically important at this level. And, you know, this guy, Christian Wood, was cut or waived from 4 NBA teams. Wasn't on an NBA roster for an entire season. Finally broke through with Detroit in year 5, and there's no turning back now for the big fella.
Seattle missing again.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in the post game.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, I tell you what, Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. A stat sheet stuffer for sure. He scores it, he passes it well, and he also gets to the glass from his position.
To the inside, Braun. Whiteside tried to break free. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Bullock. Here's Wood. Back to Bullock. Puts it up from 12. That one good for 2. Bullock's got 11 points.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate.
Here now, Vildoza. Dunn covering. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Robinson Earl. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters. That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Dunn kicks to Bullock. Back to Dunn. There's the pass to Christopher. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Here now, Vildoza. He feeds it to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Passes it to Bullock. Here's Wood. He's covered by Whiteside. Wood against Whiteside. Here's Bullock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. Seattle calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Braun. Seattle with a fresh shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And the dunk by Powell.
You know, Powell is an excellent athlete, easily leaking out in transition and making himself a big target to throw the ball to.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, one of the emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screen.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows or no call.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Vildoza, the pass to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The drive by Doncic. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
And, guys, I think that's...
And so, it's Christian Wood making highlights for Dallas. Willing his team to a successful quarter performance. He seemed to stop at nothing to push the momentum. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for Seattle, they've got Josh Giddey. Also, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander out there. Holmgren is out there with Williams. And it's Pokuševski in at the 4-man position.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Williams.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Back to Bullock. Kicks it to Doncic. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. The Mavericks rebound. McGee. It's tipped. They get it back. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Pass to Holmgren. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the feed to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. No good that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. McGee trying to break free. Hardaway, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got waxed on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Mavericks making a switch here. Woods checked in.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. They get it again. They shoot again. And that is no good. Now shooting 8 for 12 from the floor. Williams kicks to Giddey. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Great ball movement there.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. A new 14 for the Mavericks.
Big offensive board there. They can now milk that clock a little more.
Giddey against Hardaway. 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 5 here tonight. Doncic passes to Bullock. Back to Doncic. The pass to Wood. Hardaway from outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
The kick out to Williams. And another 3 for Seattle.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
Giddey with it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from three-point range. And so Wood will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Doncic, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going.
Count that bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Hardaway with a wide open look. The Mavericks rebound.
And the offensive rebound and really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
And so here is Dallas. 4-point game. Here's Wood.
A really good sign for them. The work they've done on the offensive glass this half, paying dividends.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Dallas shooting at a decent 44% clip here. From 17 feet out, Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Timeout.
Seattle calls timeout.
Let's hear how much you want it, man. Get out of your seats and on your feet.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Chet Holmgren.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Seattle's coach as he addressed the team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 6. Doncic passes to Bullock. Dallas again missing. Seattle leading by 6. Williams in the post. Holmgren kicks to Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pokusevski. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Williams. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Dallas calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
It's time for T-shirt.
Mavericks trail by 8. Now, here's Doncic. They could use a bucket. Seattle grabs the miss.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And have yourself a night, Shea. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. For 3. Cans it from downtown. Williams has got the lead up to 11 now for Seattle.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren can't hit.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Wood pass to Doncic. Floats it up for Wood. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Wood's so impressive as a shooter. Not only does he make shots, but he's highly efficient. He does not take bad shots.
Now Williams. Pass to Giddey. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Seattle missing again.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And here's Seattle. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the slam by Williams.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. The teardrop falls in.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the 3-ball. And Seattle leads by 10.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's McGee. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
Changes up. Williams. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Away team foul. Williams. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that brings them within single digits. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here is Giddey. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a run.